Good morning. It's time for Saturday morning in the kitchen. It's 10 o'clock. And as you can see, I've got some guests in here, over here. And this is my baby girl. And she is going to be with me in the kitchen today. And you know what? She's grown up so much. And it's so much fun having her right here in the kitchen. So okay, now, so this morning, we're going to be a little bit all over the place because we're going to be fixing a soup. We're also going to be making her some breakfast and getting that going. And we're going to be fixing some chicken wings. And we may even get a few meatloaf burgers made. So we've got lots of plans, and the plan is that we're going to get everything done. So I'm so glad to have you here with me this morning, and let's get started. So let's see, baby girl. Well, I'm going to start with let's start with our vegetables. We're going to get some of those cut up, and we're going to get them started. Now, this is our half. So what we're going to do, I know you don't like that smell, but you'll be able to, you're going to be working. They make you cry? Yeah. Well, we're going to chop these up very, very fine, very skinny, very little. How are you guys today? I hope you're having an amazing day and that it's beautiful where you are. Our weather is a little chilly, and it looks like it could be, we could get a little bit of rain, but hopefully not. Hopefully it's going to stay absolutely gorgeous, and then the sun will eventually come out.
Yeah, sometimes in the afternoon the sun will come out.
That's true. Sometimes it does wait till the afternoon, and then it decides to come out. So yeah, we are.
And then sometimes it starts to rain.
That's true. That's true. That's the weather. That's what it does. All right. So I'm going to cut up this half too, Lovey. And let's see. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's get a. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Here's the scraper. So you're going to take the round side and you'll scrape him up, and it's going to go in this pot. Okay? You don't have to get all of it at the same time. Take a little bit at a time. Okie doke. Now, what are you guys doing this weekend? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I see you, but I'm far enough away that I can't read, but you know I'll be over there in a little while. And I have such good helper this morning that she is getting things going. Now, Lovey, we're going to keep this over here. So you're just going to take that part over there because we've got some other things to do. Okay? Now, so I'm going to rinse off this pepper because we're going to need a little pepper. Oops, sorry. And in a little while, we're going to check on our breakfast because we don't want anyone here hungry.
Because I only ate a donut for today. So
Oh. Yeah, that is okay. Donuts are good.
Yeah.
Especially when you're young, because you can burn it off. All right, so let's put that part in there. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to cut these peppers into little strips, and it's going to become a part of the sauce. So, like I said, we have a lot coming up over this week. This week is going to be so busy. Oh my goodness, we got Cinco de Mayo this week. Mother's Day. Woo! Mother's Day is this week. And I hope you've already thought about what you want to do for yourself as well as for your mom or your grandmother or whomever felt like your mom. And I hope you're going to just have a wonderful time with that. I haven't decided exactly what we're going to do, but we're going to have a good time. So we are next Saturday is Derby Day. I can't believe everything's hitting at the same time. And we have Derby Day. Well, Derby Day, for those people who like watching horses run, beautiful horses. And what they do is that they have this big race, and people dress up, they wear hats. It is just a special time for Derby Day. Now, you have not been to the Derby, and I'm not sure you've seen the Derby run. So we'll have to think about that for next week. But here in the kitchen for next week, we're going to be fixing some Derby items, things that if you were to go to a Derby party, what would you have? So those are going to be some of the things that we're going to take a look at for next week when you're here. Now we're going to let these stay here for now. Let me check our bacon. And whoop, see how it's going. Good thing I opened that up. We don't want it to get too charred. All right. Oh yeah, it's gonna be nice and crispy. Okay, lovey. Oh yeah. Now, let me get some paper towel. I'm gonna sit that right there and get a spatula. Hopefully you can hear me from over there. I'm gonna bring you in a little closer because now that we've gotten everything chopped up, you don't have to be so far away. While I'm over here, let me see who's here. I've got Joy Wilkins McMillan. Oh, neat. Good morning. Oh, it's a rainy day in St. Louis. Got Emma. Hello, hello. Got Deb. Sue, good morning. Yes, and they're saying good morning to you, lovey. And good morning. Like I said, we got Deb. All right. So good morning to all of you. I'm glad you're here with us. Like I said, we got a whole lot of things going on. So let me get this bacon out of the pot, out of this pan, and that'll be enough for baby girl and her papa. So I'm going to move this pan off to the side, and we'll work with that because it's very hot. And we're going to.
I need a stool to see.
You need a stool. Huh? You're fine. You're fine.
Can
What, to stand? Oh, look in this hallway. See where the little birdhouse is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
All righty. All right. So we're just letting this bacon drain a little bit. And Lovey wants to be a little taller so she can see what's going on. So if you put your stool right about there, and then that way you can see what everybody's talking about. How about that? There you go. Okay, so I'm going to fix you 2 eggs. Christina, 2 eggs. Okay. All right, so we're going to get some eggs going here. And then once I get my baby girl settled and Papa settled, then she wanted a waffle. So I had waffles made from when we made them together a couple of weeks ago. So it's nice and hot in our skillet. Oh, yummy. And we'll get our eggs cooked. Let me turn on the fire here. Okay, there we go. Now, we'll get our eggs going. And are you guys doing anything special this weekend? Let's see what's happening this weekend.
Mimi,
Hmm?
can I look?
You can look. You can tell me what they're saying.
Leona, Helper, and Hello Watcher.
All right.
It's a lot more.
Yeah.
Mimi, come here.
Uh-huh.
Hi everyone, good to be here.
I love when we have guests. Please don't do that because I don't want to accidentally turn it off. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to be careful. Very careful, Lovey.
It's 10:09.
Yes, it is.
And
Thank
what
you.
time do we get off?
When we're finished.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I start?
Now, you want to beat the eggs? Okay, I'm gonna put her to work. There we go. And you want to whip those eggs.
No.
Okay, now hold your bowl so he doesn't go anywhere. And turn your fork sideways. There you go.
Sometimes I have to get it.
Mm-hmm. There you go. All right, there you go. Whip, whip, whip. All right, we've got our skillet nice and hot. I'm gonna put a little bit of EBOO in there. Because we need a little something. Oh, that's good and hot.
It smells like egg.
They smell like eggs. Oh, I hope so. We need a little bit of milk.
Yeah.
Just a little.
So it doesn't really smell that much.
Oh, it's gonna be fine. Gonna
Oh,
be
when you
good.
eat it.
You want some cheese in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you said a little.
A little. There was a little. All right.
Wait, can I
Whip, whip, whip. Whip, whip, whip.
can I have a little drink?
Huh?
Can I have a
I'll give you some to drink. Absolutely.
now it smells like
Okay, whip, whip, whip. Hold on to your bowl while you're whipping. So they won't run away. Okay. We got some cheese here. We're gonna put some cheese in our eggs.
oh, that's a lot.
I know, but we need it. Now let me help
Oh
you out.
my,
'Cause we-
is that what
a little chunk. That's a
Is
little
that
chunk.
chicken?
We're whipping up our eggs here. No, it's just cheese.
I know it just looks like chicken.
Okay. All right. We gotta take it over. I gotta take it over
Hey,
here.
wait,
What?
let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
We're ready. Okay. All right.
Glory.
All right. I have the boss here today. She's keeping me straight, making sure I do it right.
You know what?
Okay. So let's
Right
put
here, though.
yes. Rinse your hands.
I know.
You know, we have to keep those hands clean.
Yep, everybody help me. Keep your hands clean.
Keep your hands clean. All right, guys. Now I like to turn my eggs down on low, and because I want them to cook slowly, because then your eggs will stay more tender.
Yep.
And we have lots of cheese in there. So I am just really, this is always a great, we'll call it a pre-Mother's Day treat to have my granddaughter here. Let's see if I can get you a little closer. I think I can. And, whoops, I turned you the wrong way. Hold on a second. Let me, watch it. Okay. Now, I'm going to turn you around the other way and get you going. I don't know why it's turning like that.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
okay, it's like, woo! Where'd it go? I'll have you straight in a minute. Hold on, love. Okay, let me bring you down. He is crooked. I don't know why he's crooked today. Okay, but he is. We'll get him straight. There he goes. All right. Now, get him in so you can see. Hello, Ann. Good for you to be here. We're glad you're here today. I'm pulling you in a little closer and getting things going here. All right. We are in the midst of doing a little breakfast and a little lunch. So we got all kinds of things going on. And I have the pleasure of having my baby girl here, and she is supervising in the kitchen. That's what she likes to do.
Yep.
So I'm working on her eggs, because she likes eggs, and getting them going. So I've got a waffle and some eggs, some bacon. Yep. Oh, you're gonna have a good breakfast, girl.
And you.
Yep. Well, actually, I'm gonna be working. Wow. We're working on while you're eating breakfast. Okay, so I'm gonna let those cook for just a minute. And let me get you a plate. Okay. All right, we're gonna take it easy.
Maybe there's more. There's more.
It's what?
There's more.
Yeah. Hi, Cindy. Yes, I have guests in the kitchen this morning. 2 pieces, Lovey?
Yes.
Okay, there's our waffle. You want butter on your waffle?
I haven't thought about that.
Okay, Sarah?
Yes.
Yes, definitely, Sarah.
I'm gonna go get the milk out.
Okay,
Got the milk.
you got the milk. Put it out on the counter.
Oh, I still have my big one.
And getting these some good eggs going. They're gonna be nice and soft, and they are ready. I can turn this off. Okay, I'm gonna get her some syrup. I don't know why this camera's leaning this morning, but it is doing something weird. And let's see, I hope it's not leaning. Oh, there we go. I think that's a little straighter. We can see what we're doing here, because we're going to be pretty focused on the stove today. So we've got eggs. I'm going to put Papa some stuff together. Baby girl.
Yeah.
And get her started on her waffle. Make it look nice. And I'm going to get her some syrup so she can have lots of syrup on her waffle. All right, so she's got a nice hearty breakfast. So let me turn you just a little bit while I'm working on getting her syrup. She's over here playing. Lovey. And a fork. You need a napkin. I'll put your backpack over there, hang it on the chair over there. Okay.
I'm just gonna put it right there.
All right, let's get some. Okay, I got the syrup.
Maybe take this one. Oh, I forgot to.
I'll take care of you.
I'm probably not gonna watch TV today.
Well, you might. We'll see. Okay,
And
you want to put
Lovely
the syrup
will.
on? Or you want me to do it? Say when.
Okay.
That's enough?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna sit that there.
And then
So when you're ready.
and
And I'll take care of the milk. See, we gotta make sure everybody's happy. I'm gonna give you a coffee cup.
A coffee cup.
A coffee cup. Nothing. This is your coffee.
Woo!
Okay.
Get some coffee.
Our coffee is vitamin D.
What?
Vitamin D. Good milk. Good for you milk. Okay. Now, we are ready to go.
Great.
All right, love you eat. And I'm going to get some things going here, get Papa's plate done. And then we're ready to get started with some serious breakfast. We're back over here. And like I said, it's one of those mornings, but that's okay. Let's see if I can get you down. There we go. And you're in the kitchen. We are cooking. Thank you, lovey.
Thank you.
You say your blessing?
Yes.
Okay.
Really?
I know you usually do, but I just thought I'd remind you. Because we have to thank God for our food. Okay. Get the big guy ready. Lovey, you think you can take this plate up for Papa? Sure you can.
Sure.
All right.
There
you go. All right. You put some in back. All right. Take that Papa. Take that Papa. I think he's up in the man cave.
Yeah.
Having your grands in the kitchen is always a lot of fun. And this morning, good morning, good morning. I see you. And it's going to be a busy day. Now, first, I'm going to try to get the rest of these eggs. I don't want to throw them out. Now, I may actually end up having them later, but it may be the baby girl will want to have the leftovers. So if she does, I'm just going to put them on this saucer and have that good to go. Now, you notice breakfast was pretty simple, just mainly because it's one of those mornings. So we're having a simple morning. So this skillet is ready to go over there at the sink. Yes. Hello. How are you? All right. So I'm going to bring this over here. And are you waving?
No.
All right.
You said hello. I'm here.
You're my helper and my baby girl, right? Okay. Now, we've got the startings for a soup. Big guy just wanted some good vegetable soup. So that's where we're going this morning. That's a little different from what I originally had planned, but that's okay because it's all about feeding your family and trying to give them the things that they want. So I have in here just 1/2 of a pat of butter. So that's like 1/2 of a tablespoon, we'll say. And I'm going to put in just a little bit of EVOO. You saw earlier the baby girl put in a 1/2 onion into the pan. And let's see, where's our, I've lost something here. Here's our house seasoning. I'm going to put about, yes, you need seasoning. We're going to put in about, we're going to start with a teaspoon of house seasoning. And that's just to get us started on this soup. Now, he's a tomato kind of guy, so I know we're going to have to add lots of tomatoes, lots of good broth. Homemade broth. I'm going to leave that in there. I have some homemade broth that I pulled out, and I'm going to put in about a teaspoon of garlic. All those things that you know are really good for us. And that's minced garlic. And we're going to be good. We're going to be moving right along. So I've got eggs. I need to put these eggs up. Find the man cake. Ah, okay. All right. Well, let's see if I can bring you in a little closer. Hold on a minute. There we go. There we go. Right here with you. Okay, now that way you can hear. Make sure it sounds up. There we go. Sound is good, I hope. And we're going to saute our vegetables in the bottom of this pan. This is just onions and garlic. We don't want them to burn, but we do want to be able to pull the fragrance out. Bubby. And we're going to start to add some of the good stuff. So we're going to start here with some tomato paste to get a good base going for our soup. And you know what? I'm starting to wonder about some of these can openers that you get. And this wasn't a cheap can opener. It was a pretty pricey one. I thought if I got a really good can opener that it would do a great job on our. Now I'm going to actually use an entire can of tomato paste, and I'm going to let that tomato paste cook down there with the onions and the garlic. And once we get past the seasoning base, it's going to come together real quick. Now, you know I'm not going to leave anything down in that pan because we're going to try to use everything we have. So we've got our tomato paste. I'm just kind of breaking it up. Lovey, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You take it out. There you go. Pull it up.
Thank you.
And I'm going to fill that little can so I can make sure I get all of the tomato goodness out of there. I filled it with water. I'm going to give it all a little stir. Make sure that we kind of dissolve and liquefy. So there we go. We got everything out of that pan that we can possibly get. Now, you know, we've been talking about recipes that stretch the budget, and this is certainly one of those. Plus, it's an easy weeknight meal. But for today, I'm fixing it right here on a Saturday because with soups, the good thing about soups is that once you prepare them, then you can put them in your refrigerator and not touch it for at least a day and let all of those seasonings go through your soup. And it's delicious. Now, we have been experiencing some chilly weather this week. And we went from a couple weeks of 80s and, 75 to 80. Got spring fever. We were ready for summer, pulled out the shorts. And you know what? The cold came back. We even had a freeze warning for 2 nights. That's how crazy it's been. So it has just been, I think that's what kind of influenced the desire for soups. So we've got our garlic in there, all the good stuff in there. And now I'm going to go back here. I'm going to get this can. This is a can of tomato sauce because it is a tomato-based soup. So I'm using a 28-ounce can of tomatoes. So I've let that paste cook down in there, and we got to rinse it. Put some water in there, get it in there. Okay. Now, so that's nice, and we've taken care of that. Oh, yeah. as I was saying, we've talked about some recipes that came from our parents, and I have been in a nostalgic mood, thinking back, as it gets closer to Mother's Day. I miss my mom, and thinking about how she cooked, and she lived during the Depression. She also lived during a terrible flood, and so she really saw, at the age of 9, some rough times, really rough times, and where things were very scarce. But she lived on a farm. And so because of that, her mother did a lot of canning. And so they had vegetables, they had chickens and hogs. And well, that's like a pig, little hog. And but they had food. They did smoke their own hams. And so when you think about that, when you're pretty self-sufficient, it makes for a really good opportunity to be able to stretch the budget, keep the budget fairly low. She cooked every day. I can't think of a time that she didn't cook, to be honest with you. Now I've got a little spot on this can that for some reason or another didn't cut. There we go. All right, so I'm putting in diced tomatoes. And I'm going to add in 2 cans of diced tomatoes. And then we're going to start to fill in with the rest of the base. Now, this is not the typical Depression era soup, because we are blessed in that we do have some vegetables. We do have the advantage of canned goods. So we are able to bring in lots of flavors and lots of variety. So we are going to look at how thick that is. That is nice and thick. So we're going to be adding, okay, that's good. Yes, dear. Not yet. Now, not yet. We're going to add a little more seasoning. I already know we're going to need. So I'm going to put in the 2nd teaspoon of house seasoning. That's the 2nd. Now, remember I told you I had some broth. I'm going to add in the broth. You can see this is homemade broth, and it is nice and gelatinous. I'm even going to let the little, I purposely did not strain it, because I was okay with the meat, that little pieces of meat that would show up in there. So I'm good with that. And I'm going to add in a 2nd container of broth. I probably won't add in all of it just yet, because I want to, now, as you look at this broth, you can see all the fat has gone to the top. So I'm going to take the fat off. But I'm not going to throw it away. So I'm going to put this in a bowl or a cup so I can use it at a later time. And I actually probably could have started the soup with this fat, but I didn't. Okay, now you see our nice gelatinous broth that we're adding in. So I'm putting in about half of that, about 2, let's see, this holds 2 quarts, so about a quart more of our broth. And it's well seasoned. Okay, give a little, oh yeah, we're getting there. Now, let's talk about vegetables. I had fixed some cabbage, and I had a little bit of the cabbage left. So I'm going to, I kept it in water, So I'm going to pour that water off. I didn't want it to turn. So we're going to add in that cabbage. This is where it's really going to start to get good. We're going to put that cabbage down in there. And that really wasn't a lot of cabbage. It was about a quarter of a cabbage that I had just kind of chopped up. Cabbage is so good for you. I also have some mixed vegetables. I'm going to put those in. And that includes some corn, some peas, some green beans. And as I look at this, if I need more, then you know you can always add more vegetables. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of these in. There we go. So we've got our mixed vegetables. I wanted a little extra corn, so I put some here. The big guy likes corn. I'm going to add in about a quart of corn extra. I like my soup to be more like a stew. So this is really, well, it's predominantly vegetable. I'll say 98% vegetable. We did have those little touches of chicken that went down in there, but it's not enough chicken to even pay attention to because they were just little pieces that were left in the bottom of the broth. So it's predominantly that's going to be good. Now, let's put in some pepper. I'm going to add in about a teaspoon of pepper. Now, for those of you who like soups, soups are always a good way to stretch your budget and a good way to clean out the refrigerator if you need to do that. At the end of the week, see what vegetables you got left over and add them to the soup pot. So this is our soup pot, even though nothing other than the broth, everything else was fresh. Okay, I'm going to add in just a little bit of kale. And for those of you who have been with me a while, you know that I put kale in the freezer. So this kale has been in the freezer. I'm going to get a big handful and throw it in because we need our greens. And this kale is just going to melt down into the pot. Okay, so if I need to go back and add, more kale, I can certainly do that. No. Did you all hear that? That was a no. She's thinking, too much green, too much green. But I think she'll like this soup.
Wait, no, I'm not talking about that. I think they'll be like something.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna turn it off.
All right, you're fine.
No.
You're good. So it's always good to have something that your family can eat. It's going to keep them nice and full. And last night I made cornbread. So I've got the cornbread already made. Yummy. So that's going to be good with our soup. Have you finished eating? You're full? Did you eat all your eggs?
Yes.
You did?
Oh my.
I have a little bit left. You want this? No, your tummy's full. Now look at this soup.
That's almost like
yum. Now we're going to have to bring all this up, but you can tell me, what do we need? Salt, pepper,
A little bit of salt.
A little bit of salt?
Good though.
I think you're right. It is good.
Just needs a little. Do you think it needs a little bit of salt?
I do.
Yes.
I do. So we're adding in about a teaspoon of salt. Mm-hmm.
And make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe.
Put it right there. My promoter. Don't you love it? I don't think they heard you though. Speak up. Okay, so we've added in a little extra salt. With all these veggies, we definitely need salt. Let me turn you just a little bit. My promoter's over here. All right, there you go. You see? Okay. All right, so our vegetable soup is ready to simmer. I'm going to put a top on it and just let that simmer. All right, so we're going to go over here, and I may put it back on the back burner just to keep it going because we've got some other things that we're going to make. Yes, love. Let me do it. Okay, there you go. All right, I'm going to wipe this out. Make sure we don't have anything down in there. And I'm going to put our skillet right here on our eye. Let me get the top for this. You can talk to them while I'm getting the top. Well, whatever you want to talk.
Okay.
I'm going to tell them what you want to cook. We're going to make some. Uh-huh. You can say good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. All right. So our soup's back there. Let me get the eye on. There you go. I turn that down because I do not want it to bubble over. That's a good spot. And we're getting our pan hot here. Now, you know what I need?
It has a waffle bar.
That's okay. There's a bag right outside the garage door for the recycling. You want to put that out for me?
Wait.
Okay, open the door. There you go. See that paper bag out there? Yes. See the little paper bag on the floor? Yes. Put these in there. All right. And that. There you go. All right. We're recycling while we're. That is good. All right. Close the door tight. All right. We're getting ready here. Now, while this is getting hot, I have about a pound of ground beef that I'm going to bring over here. And what I'm going to do, we're going to put together some meatloaf burgers. And let me lift it. No, because you're going to have to get your hands in it. You go. That's not going to be your favorite thing to do.
It is. Like slime.
Okay. Now, we'll move this out of the way so they can see what we're doing.
Really?
Now, the nice thing about the meatloaf burgers is that I have certain little folks who they're not she's not a fan of large green peppers. See that? You see that turn away? Okay.
I only like some kind of type of stuff.
So, what I'm going to do, we'll put the peppers.
I only like some types of peppers.
Okay. I'm going to put them in my ninja.
Orange ones I love.
You like the orange? I like the red ones.
Red ones? The red ones are.
Yeah, they're good too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to blend these.
Can I mix it?
Can you put it on the blender?
Yeah.
Just a moment. Okay, I don't think we scrape all of this, but we'll see.
Now, wait, you have to
All right, now, got my blender, so I'm gonna stick it over here. Let me pull them up so they can see where we are. Okay, that's a little better. I will in just a second. And I've got my magic bullet that I brought out. That's what he's called, a magic bullet. And I'm gonna put this. So I all right. So our magic bullet is blending the green peppers and onions. Okay.
That looks like a green nasty milkshake.
Looks like a green smoothie, doesn't it? But it's not. It's not.
A green disgusting.
Green smoothies, well, some green smoothies are really disgusting, but that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna take this little bit that I had left and we're popping right there in our soup. Okay, because we're not gonna waste anything. We're gonna make sure we use everything. All right, so we've got our green smoothie of our green peppers and onions. I've got about a pound of hamburger. Put this in there. And guess you can bring it down just a little. Think you can do this?
No.
You see the handle in the front? Yeah. Whoops.
Oh,
A little too much. Okay. Hold
that's
on.
good. That's good. That's good.
Is that good? Yeah, but then you have to bend over. So let's see if we can adjust that just a little.
We're good.
All right, we're good? Okay. Now, so we're going to add a little more hamburger. Put all this together. That goes. You want to throw that away?
Yes.
Put that in the trash. And I'm going to break this up. Now, literally, this is going to be a meatloaf. Now, I like to do meatloaf burgers because they're so tasty.
Mimi,
Yes, love.
you could do a meatball. Get it?
I could do a meatball.
Because it's like in the bowl, like if you put it in a bowl.
That's true. Well, that's a good idea. Now, if you touch meat, you got to make sure you wash your hands. Okay. Yes. All right, so I'm going to put in a little bit of our mixture. Put the top back on it, so just in case I hit it, it'll be fine. I'm going to add in some seasoning. We need lots of good seasoning.
Yes,
So I'll put in a heaping teaspoon of seasoning. A little bit extra. We're going to see if we need them. We may not need them.
Okay, got my hands ready.
We're going to add in some
Oh
pepper.
my.
Some pepper.
Are you ready to massage it?
Not yet. Oh, look in the refrigerator on the left side.
Yes,
And left. Is that the left?
Sorry.
Left. And see if you see the ketchup on the door.
Up here.
Yes. Bring it to me. All right. Thank you. We're going to add a little bit of ketchup in.
Maybe like I'm shaking somebody's hand.
Good squish of ketchup.
Oh, why did you put ketchup on there?
Because it goes in the meatloaf. And let's see. Your hands are clean? They are. Okay, we'll bring your chair over here.
We're going on a vacation. With the stools.
All right, now you're going to take your hands and you're going to go scoop and in.
Oh,
That's okay. Give it a little squish, a little squish, a little squish until we have it all in there together, okay? Squish and squish. And if I need to add some more liquid, I'll do that. I'm going to get some Worcestershire sauce because we need a little bit of that, okay? All right, I'm going to wash my hands. Squish, squish. You're okay. Squish.
it's freezing.
That's okay. It's supposed to be cold. All right, let me get them.
Till you cook it.
Okay.
Uh,
All right, we're going to add a little Worcestershire sauce.
do I mix that?
Oh, yeah.
Very good.
Mix, mix, mix.
Right here. And pour.
We need 1 egg, maybe 2. Take the eggs out. All right, now make a what they call a well in the middle. Take your fist and kind of make a hole in there. Not all the way down. That's enough. Okay, now watch. Okay, you okay? That's okay. Don't do anything. Don't do anything yet. Yeah, just gotta go in there. That's good. Good. Okay, I'll put 2 in there. Now.
Meaty.
Gonna break him up. Then.
Oh, that's slippery.
Yeah, that's an egg. Put him
Oh
in.
my meat. Ew.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Just remember, he has to get cooked. You like eggs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Meat.
Yes, you do. You just don't know what's in there. Okay, now you know. That's how we keep those hamburgers together. Nice and moist.
Baby.
It's delicious. Okay, there you go. There you go. Get them all mixed up. There you go. Get in there with him. Work him in.
Oh, my hands.
Work him in. Work him in. Okay. That's okay. Keep working. I'm gonna rinse my hands. You need to rinse yours?
Now when I'm done, I can.
Okay. Yeah, hold on. We gotta put a few breadcrumbs in there.
Okay. Wait, why breadcrumbs?
All right then.
Okay.
We're gonna add some breadcrumbs.
Oh, we got it. Oh my gosh, that's big. Baby, why'd you have to do 2?
Yeah.
It's almost off the plate.
Huh?
It's almost off the plate.
That's okay. Okay, now make that well again. Make your well. No, make your well with your fist. In the middle. Okay. Okay. A well. All right.
Mixing.
Yes, ma'am. Mix it up.
Oh my god. I didn't even know this was in it.
You did. Okay, we're gonna put them together.
Oh.
It's okay. That's why we have the board underneath. So should we have some to jump ship, we can put them back together. Now look. Take your hands and go squish, squish, because you want all that in there.
Where's
Squish. Now watch. I'm gonna flip it, and we're gonna squish.
again extra?
Okay. Now. All right. We're doing pretty good here.
Oh my.
See, we have to squish them in.
Wrinkles.
It's okay. We're squishing them in. Okay. Squish, squish.
Are we almost done with this big guy?
Almost. All right.
How many of
Now,
these
go wash your hands and come back.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, now that is warm.
They're nice and warm. Wash, wash, wash.
Do we have to put more seasoning on it?
No, we have enough seasoning. There. Now,
That's a lot of work.
yes, it
If
is.
you did this at home, you would be dying.
No, you wouldn't be dying.
No, like hard work.
Oh, a lot of work.
Dying.
Okay, so I'm bringing you over to the stove and getting you going. Okay, Lovey. You gonna stay there or you gonna come over here?
Over there.
All right, now this skillet is hot.
I know, I'm
And,
gonna be ready.
I'm going
I'll
to.
eat the last piece of bacon.
Okay, you can.
Not.
I'm gonna put a little oil in.
It has to soak. Has to soak.
I'll clear some of this out so we have space. We need space. Yay. Let's find a spot for everything. Okay. And there we go. All right, we're good to go. Rinse hands. Now,
It's 7:55 right now.
ready to cook our burger.
Yes.
Now, we've still got our ketchup. Now, in this ketchup, what I'm going to do, we're going to make a sauce. And in this container, I'm going to put a little bit of ketchup. Put some ketchup in. I'm going to put probably about a quarter of a cup.
Why do
Okay.
you have to put ketchup in it?
I've got some Sweet Baby Ray. And I'm going to put about a quarter cup of Sweet Baby Ray. Ooh, that didn't sound very good, did it?
Who farted?
Pass
What?
gas. Pass gas.
The ketchup did.
The ketchup did.
No,
Okay.
the little one did.
Okay. Now,
Little one, go up to
Hold
your
it.
room and say, excuse you.
all right, and I need this. So I'm going to stir this up. And I like what it does is that it's going to, wait a minute, it's going to make a sauce that we're going to actually cook onto the burgers as we make them. So we're going to need our sauce. Yes, dear.
Here.
Huh? Yeah, what? Uh-huh. Oh, she said, you're precious. She said she likes it. You said it's hard work. All right, you ready? Now, watch. I'm going to take one big handful.
Yep.
I'm going to put it around.
Oh, that looks like
Now
a
roll it
meatball.
He does, but he's not in a minute.
He's going to be a
And then
squishy,
I'm going to
mushy,
put him down.
like this little guy.
And I'm going to add him to our pan. And I'm going to add several. One, two. We're going to see if we get 4 in here. We might only get 3, but we'll see.
Yeah, only 3.
Okay, 3. I think we can get 4.
5. I'm kidding, not 5.
No, not 5. 5 too many.
5? No, 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 no.
Okay. Now, so we have 4 burgers in, and I'm going to take our sauce.
What do I need to hold this for?
Well, you know, I forgot you had that. So let me have that.
Wait a minute. I've been having it for the whole time.
All right, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to spread it on our burgers.
No, you have to you could put them to the You could put them like connecting.
We don't want them to connect.
Then it would be.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right. Okay. So we got those started. And I hope you guys are having a fun Saturday morning. It is certainly a good time for me. And come on over here. I know you want to make sure that you're over here. Be careful.
I gotta take my Crocs off.
Oh, okay. Now, so we're working together and getting things all prepared. So I'm gonna clean off this pan and we're gonna put our burgers in there. Let me rinse them off first. You can clean it, but I just need to rinse really.
Okay. So Mimi,
Yes, dear.
they're twins. That one. And
Okay.
this one. There. Wait, no.
Okay. This pan is gonna be right there. We're gonna let that cook. I have it down on a 4.
Not a 4.
On a 4. All right, lovey.
Yeah.
Let's we're gonna clean up a little bit while we're working.
Mimi, can you scroll down?
Huh?
Can somebody scroll down?
I will in just a second. Let's come over there. Okay.
Mimi, where's the camera? I don't see.
I know you can't see it.
Where?
All those we got our magic bullet we used. We gotta get some things out of the way because we're gonna work on some wings.
With who?
You like wings?
Yes, very much.
Yes, I know you do.
There's actually a song about it.
Do you like barbecue wings?
Nope.
No, just plain?
Yep.
Okay.
Plain.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good.
Mimi, while you're over here, can you
What do you want me to do?
scroll?
Oh. You're trying to read. She's reading for me. There we go.
I think that's it for now.
She gave you a smiley face.
For now.
All right. So we're going to flip the burger for the first time. Our sauce is on it. Oh, that's good.
That is crispy.
Now, I'm going to put some sauce on that side.
Okay. She didn't put sauce on that first time.
You have to talk so they can hear you. Okay? We're going to do another flip.
Ew.
I'm going to flip.
It's splattered.
That's okay. That's what he does. They're hamburgers. That's what they do. Now, everything's
Okay.
flipped over.
Go up.
Oh. Put a little sauce on each one.
That's up.
Now I'm going to let these brown on the bottom.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to put them in this pan. And our oven's at 350. So I'm going to let them finish in the oven. As you can see from what we put together, we've got quite a bit of burgers that we can put together. Now what I like to do is to fix those burgers, put them into freezer bags once they cool. And that way I can pull them out and they make a really fast meal, whether it's for lunch or whether it is for dinner. All right. I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit so we can cook a little faster. Our soup is bubbling.
Oh,
I like that. That's
it's
gonna be
halfway.
delicious. All right, let me get my soup spoon back here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is
Oh
gonna
my,
be so good.
Mimi, what if they put it on the fire?
Well, we're not gonna let it bubble that far. That's why I took the top off.
No, like it falls on the fire.
Oh, it won't hurt. It'll just kind of go. Tss, tss. Okay, so our top is here if we need it. All right, we've got things over here. We'll put in this water for you when you get ready to wash dishes. All right, so we're finishing up our morning bacon and enjoy the day. I love it. They can't see the pan.
Yes, they can.
Yes, they can. Okay. Well, let's bring them this way. And you're right there. Okay. Here we go.
I'm gonna go get the milk. I'll be right back,
Go get some
everybody.
milk. She loves milk.
Mommy.
Now I'm going to take this first burger, put it on the pan. And I want these to brown up just a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and add an additional burger.
Mimi, do I have a mustache?
Yes, you do. You have somewhat of a mustache.
Do I have a mustache?
A milk mustache.
Then I get it off. Let me see.
Well, you know what to do. You have a napkin. How about that? Use the napkin. Yes, dear. She did.
Can you go?
Oh, that's who is that? I don't know who that is. Oh, that's your Uncle Jim.
Hi.
He must be watching.
Yes.
Hey, Uncle Jim, I see you out there watching. I see you bubbled up, but I can't answer you right now, so I have to come back to you a little later. All right. You see, I've got your niece in the kitchen this morning. It's gonna be fun. Fun, fun, fun. She's helping me.
Mimi.
Yes, love.
Look.
All right, I'll catch it in a minute. Oh yeah, good fire. All right, we'll do one more flip. Dang, these are gonna be so good.
Yeah. Where'd the napkin go? Oh, no.
Now, what I may do is to actually save some of this, put them together as a meatloaf, and that way I can save the rest for real meatloaf if I want to, or put them together as little burgers for later, and have them in the freezer where I can just pop them out and put them onto the stove.
I don't know folders.
You want to do one?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Your hands clean?
Yes.
Okay, well, I think we can get
Only.
two more. 1, 2. Go ahead.
Oh.
It's cold. There you go. Put this in there. That's a good one. Good burger.
Mimi, can you
Yes,
help
love.
me?
Yes, love. I'll come and get it. I'll put it in the stove because I don't want you to get splattered. There, we ready? You good? Okay. All right, put them over there. Flip. Flip. There you go.
Oh, I forgot to do the back side.
All right. Now, actually,
Wait, I
think
gotta
we
go
can
up
make
and
two. Wait a minute.
Oh.
You want to do this one? Do
Yes,
a little one your size?
Yes.
Okay.
I need a little more.
You need a little more? Then mine's gonna be a baby one. Or you, why don't you just put it all together? Okay, just kind of squish them up and put it all together.
This is going well.
Okay, now we're gonna use some of, I'm gonna have to save a little bit of that sauce so we can put it on that.
Now the bottom.
Okay,
Bottom floor.
okay, well you'll take care of that in just a minute. Go ahead, get that up for us so we won't fall on it. Okay, I am up, not here, well, this goes in the sink.
Yep. Wash my hands.
In the sink. Just a little bit. Okay. You can see we're having a good time here in the kitchen, and I hope you're enjoying watching what we're doing. We've got a good pot of soup on, and like I said, next week is going to be all about the Derby because it is Derby Saturday. That's right. I don't even know if it's running, but it doesn't matter when it's Derby Day because it's more about the hats, the food, and the drinks.
What minute? That's why you're cooking.
Now, next week I'll cook Derby food.
Well, then can you invite me?
I don't know. We'll see.
I want to come with Derby.
You want to do some Derby food?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
All
don't know
right.
I don't know if we're going to be live now.
Yeah, we'll be live. We'll be live, won't we? Yeah. All right, I'm going to take a little bit of
Maybe we'll see you guys then.
Sweet Baby Ray. We're going to have to mix it quick right here on the spot. So we don't always do it in the scratch. A little bit of ketchup. Get our spatula. Get it mixed up right there. I'm going to share some of that. Get them all mixed up. Okay. Oh, it smells so good. That'll be good. This is going to go in the oven so they can finish up.
Maybe you see them color.
Do I what?
Color.
Okay. Gotta focus. Need to focus. All right. Now. I see you, Lori. Oh, how sweet of you. Oh, neat. Lori, I am glad you're here with us this morning. Everyone give Lori a hello. And we're glad to have you here. This is a great day, and I'm having a ball. And you know what? Other than the Meatloaf Burgers, that's all I've got to do this morning that I really have planned for today. And, you know, I do try to plan. You know how I am about that plan. You got to have a plan and try to work the plan. But when you have some little folks in with you, sometimes you have to fix some of the things that they like as well as do some of the things that you like. So that's what we did this morning. So we started with a little bit of breakfast, and we're getting to the Meatloaf Burgers. I still have some wings over there that I've got to work on and get them ready, but they're going to be easy. We're going to do oven fried wings. I'm going to turn on the broiler and work on those wings and get them going. I'm going to put these burgers in under foil and let them finish cooking so that, and I'm going to add a little more sauce to them so they really will taste like meatloaf. So I'm in the process of putting the finishing touches on those because, you know, meatloaf is good when it has that little hard. I like for the sauce to get real saucy. I'm gonna take some of this and add it to the top because that's what's gonna be good. All the little leavings, because that's what we do when we have meatloaf. We flip these because they were new. We'll let them kind of cook down. It's made its own sauce down here. I got my kitchen helper. She's over there washing dishes. There she is, washing dishes and enjoying what she's doing. She likes playing in the water. And so we're getting that going. The last of the meatloaf burgers are here. And let me get back over there so they can see you. All right. Almost. You might want to scoot your chair in a little bit. There. All right. We got the soup bubbling on the back burner. We have tasted.
I did not see the camera at all.
Well, no, that's good. You don't have to see it. But it's working, right? It's doing its job. All right, lovey.
Oh, that's the camera.
Yeah, we're good. All right. Now, so we've got these in. I'm going to let these sit in the pan. Let me get, I need some foil. Let me go find our foil. So you can talk to the audience while I'm finding the foil.
Okay. How's everybody doing?
There we go. We got some foil for our pan. We're going to put in. Oh, yes, dear.
Wow.
What? It's okay. This is where it is. All right. So I'm going to take this and put it in the oven. I think we've got plenty of space in there. I'm going to let these others finish up. Get a pan.
Maybe.
Yes, Mom.
I really need help with doing this.
Okay. You got it.
Oh, I did it.
You did it. What did you do?
I tried to get it out.
Oh, okay. All right. She called you the boss lady. See what she says? You're doing great, boss lady.
I'm almost done.
You're the boss lady.
Boss
This morning.
lady.
Yeah, just keeping me straight, right? All right.
I can't get it out.
Okay. Now, so we have our burgers here are just about finished.
Maybe can you please?
Do you want it off or you want me to tie it?
I want you to take it off. It hurts.
It hurts.
Because I'm going like this. And I'm like, oh.
Are you going to wash any more dishes?
No.
No? All right, then you can take it off.
I just want to read the text message.
You just want to read the messages. Uh-huh. Here we go.
Oh, maybe.
Right. Now, put that over on the chair. Be careful as you go through so you won't.
Okay, guys, I'll be right back.
All right. Hey, we're finishing up.
And the
So, how did you get so crooked, Christina?
I don't know. I didn't do anything.
All right. You're on? Okay. Stand up. There you go. Now, there we go. There we go. I think I'm going to have a meatloaf burger for breakfast. I know you're full. She had what? Tell me what you had for breakfast.
I had a donut, some waffles. Well, at home I had a donut. But here I'm at my grandparents' house with me and Papa. So I had a donut at home, and I'm here at Mimi's. I'm having a waffle, some bacon and eggs.
Yummy. Sounds good, buddy.
And Papa is having some too.
That's right. And he's having some too. Plus he had what? Coffee.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He had coffee.
Eat it.
Yep. He's had a couple of cups. Okay. Now we need a pan for our chicken wings.
Okay. Maybe.
Yes.
Can I talk to them again?
Do you like to cook?
What?
Do you like to cook?
I have no idea.
But you have to tell them if you like to cook.
Well, yes, I do.
All right, guys, we got a pan that we're going to be putting some chicken wings in. And I'm just going to lay a tiny bit, just a couple drizzles of olive oil. I'm going to take a spatula and just spread a little.
Oh, what is that?
Oil. And I've got some wings. I'm going to season up and get them into the oven.
The oven.
Into the oven. All right, Lovey.
Can I get some more milk? Because I
Yes.
drank all
Can you
mine.
hold on? Pour you some.
I can pour myself some.
Okay. Be careful.
Here's back, guys.
It doesn't have a milk. cooking and working. Maybe you're even cooking with me. While we're cooking and getting things ready. Okay, I've got all the wings in, and I can certainly spread out another pan. And I may opt to do that later, but for right now, we're going to have one pan of wings, and it's going to go in the oven. I've got our Meatloaf Burgers in there. And I think what I'll do is take the Meatloaf Burgers out, because I can smell them. So they should be done. I don't want them dry. Okay. And I'm going to turn on the pan and let those wings cut up the heat to, let's say, 450. I can go higher, but that's high enough. All right, so I'm going to add these two burgers in. And a little piece. And added that one. And this one is going to be a part of my breakfast. So I'm going to enjoy breakfast with you. And everything turned off. And we're good to go. Aw, Duncan party of 6. Aw. Oh, how sweet of you. Thank you. And I love your party of 6. Okay. Like those big families. Let me get a fork and wash my hands. Because I know you've been with us quite a while. I am so glad that you're here. And I'm going to give this meatloaf burger a taste. It is nice and hot. You'll see I even have the leftover eggs here. We had some cheesy eggs. Hey, Emma. I know it's funny, those other glasses bring you up. Well, you know, Emma, let me tell you, I started a recipe book. I've got it on my computer, and it has been sitting. So I keep saying I'm going to get things going. That's the plan. So maybe between now and the end of the year, I'll have it done and ready to go. Come in, dear. Huh? Go around the other way and come to the kitchen door. I love when they play. Was it stuck? Oh, baby girl. This is delicious. You want a bite? No? All right. She's full. She's had waffle, donut, bacon, milk, eggs.
I will still probably drink some milk.
Yeah, she loves milk. Okay. The sound's going. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, is that working? Sue, how's it going? She said the sound was a little crazy. Well, you know, I've had you on here for over an hour, and certainly I have enjoyed this Saturday morning. And I got my baby girl with me today, and I think she's had a good time here in the kitchen, and we are just enjoying ourselves. So we're going to finish up those chicken wings, and you know, I'll take pictures of everything. Oh, good. It sounds distant. I don't know what's going on with that. She said it's better. Okay, good.
And so we are going to certainly enjoy each other today and do some fun things together and just have a blessed time ahead of Mother's Day. And so I am going to have a blessed week, and I know you're going to have a blessed week. And Monday, let me tell you about Monday. Karen, the Maynard wife, his mom, is going to be on with us Monday. She's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a great time with her on Monday at lunchtime. She's going to sit down with us, and we're going to talk about a few things that is going on. And, you know, we've been talking about our best life. So that's what we're going to have fun. I'm recording off StreamYard. So it might be a StreamYard issue because StreamYard's been having some little crazy things going on. So for everyone, have a wonderful, wonderful week. I hope to see you Monday at lunchtime at the lunch table. And I'll see you a couple of times during the week. And also on Saturday, like I said, we're going to get ready for Derby and do some things that will be a lot of fun as well. So blessings to each of you. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you soon. Mwah. My mini me.